Hi, I'm Amy. I'm a software engineer on the Microsoft Teams for EDU product. And if you vibe with what I say during this session, you can follow me on Twitter, Shan, MSFT. All right, if I request control, can I? Okay, cool. So first, kind of for an overview of how you can use Teams, a couple of very sort of higher ed focused things and ways that you can use Teams. One of them is if you're a hackathon organizer. We actually have another deck that sort of spells out a lot of different ways you could use it for hackathons. Super powerful tool there. You can use it to help organize your student orgs, like let's say you're on the board of Women in Computer Science or the chess club or anything like that, and you need to organize your files and your communications and all of that. You can do that with Teams as well. Integrate with Power Automate, like what Gabby just walked us through, lots of integration there. It's a place where you can share and store files, chat with other people, meet virtually like we're doing right now. And you can also add memes, so that's exciting too. Okay, can we go to the next slide, please? Oh, wait. Cool. So basically, Teams is kind of like a bunch of different apps all in one. It's a file storage place, it's a place where you can message, and it's a meeting space and more. So for me personally, before I kind of knew a lot about Teams, I was using a bunch of different apps here and there, like one for my file storing, one for messaging my teammates, and then a different one altogether to meet in over video. And then I learned about Teams and how that works. And I was like, oh my God, like, why was I juggling like 3 different apps when I could have just been using this one? And ever since then, I've been like, Teams is awesome. And here we are. Okay. All right, so I'm going to walk through a couple of different scenarios here. So the first one is live events and Meet Now. So live event, that's what we're in right now. But if you go to your calendar and try to do new meeting, there'll be a live event option, and you can kind of set up all of the different options. And this is really nice if you're hosting a big event where there are speakers and then a lot of people kind of tuning in and things like that. It makes it really easy to ask questions, have moderators and all of that. That's really nice. That sort of helps with be if we were all in person with like a big event kind of a scenario. And then another thing you can do is Meet Now. So if you're in a chat with other people, there'll be these little buttons in your top corner where you can start a call or start a video call right from your chat. So you don't even need to make a meeting or anything like that. You can just go right ahead and do that. It's like a phone call, but easier. And me, Tessa, and Gabby do this all the time when we're just like, oh, want to chat? Like, let's go right now. So that's also super helpful as well. Okay. Cool. So another thing that we can use this for is to organize student orgs, like I mentioned before. It's really super easy to create a team for your org and then have a bunch of different channels for different use cases. One of them, like the general, you can post announcements. This is just kind of like an example of one. You could have different channels for event planning, fundraising, etc. And then this little locked one right here is for the exec team. So if you only want a couple of people on a team, you can do that as well. And this can be a place where you can post your files, you can integrate with OneNote and a bunch of different apps however you want. You can start channel meetings that are just inside of the channel that anyone who's there can join as well. So it just kind of packages really easily right there. a lot of the different things you might want to do. You can, fill out forms and do polls, fundraisers, anything like that. Just kind of one nice solution where everyone can just go to that team and like know that the information is right there. So that's another cool way that you can use Teams for student orgs. Okay, can we go to the next slide? I don't think my mouse thingy is working. Oh, okay. And then speaking of app integrations, you can integrate with apps like Flipgrid, which is a popular app that I think a lot of people have been really enjoying so far. This is a screenshot of one of our teams. As you can see, there's Tessa and her cat, and that's what we have in Flipgrid right now. But this is a super cool way to have people be able to meet your team, especially in a lot of remote scenarios. You can film a short little video and be like, hello, this is me, like I'm on the exec board, or I'm in this club, like want to meet people or something like that. So makes it really easy to integrate with apps like that. And you can see it's like right up here on this top rail. I'm sorry, it's a little small, but it's pinned in that channel. So like anyone can access that really easily as well. Cool. Can we go to the next slide, please? I'm having a little bit of trouble finding the little buttons, sorry. Cool. One of the really cool things about Teams that I think is awesome is that you can invite guests. I'm not going to go over all of the text on this slide, but basically, if you have a student org or if you have a hackathon or something like that, a lot of times there might be like people from different orgs who are visiting, or judges and things like that, or maybe advisors. And they might not have accounts like in your team specifically, but there is the option to invite guests, and they'll have slightly different capabilities, but for the most part, they'll be able to participate in everything just like everyone else. And that makes it really easy so that like not everyone has to like officially get an account and like go through all of that. You can really easily add a couple of people to your events and to your hackathon, for example. I think that makes it really, really nice in terms of external users as well. So you won't have to worry about them not being able to access your meetings and stuff like that. Cool. Next slide, please. Awesome. And then one of my personal favorites is you can send praise. This is just like a little fun call out that I wanted to make. When you're composing a message, there's this little ribbon icon in the bottom that you can use, and it lets you pick like what kind of praise you want to send to who. And then it shows up this like pretty card, and I sent some praise to Gabby for all of her help this week, and it'll tag Gabby, and then in whatever chat you're in, it'll just like put that right there so everyone can see like, oh, Gabby was really helpful this week, or oh, Tessa was really awesome this week. So that's like a fun, easy way to give your teammates some praise or some love when they do something really nice for you. I love it. There's like a couple of different little stickers that you can use besides awesome, but I liked the unicorn, so I picked that one. But yeah, that's like a neat little thing that you can do. Next slide, please. All right, cool. So it's TikTok time. A couple of members of our EDU team have TikToks. The three of us and a couple of others have made just like a series of fun short videos that are informative and also happy, where you can learn about team stuff. Okay, and if sound cooperates with us, hopefully we can watch a couple of them now.
I'm trying to help you, Amy. Let's see. Okay. Okay, here's our chat. Let's pull one up.
Cool. So the first one that we're going to look at is how to add stickers and memes.
Okay.
So here I am in that post area. I'm going to go to the next one and say stickers. There's a bunch of fun education stickers baked right in, and I've got all these options here: robots, circus animals. One of my favorites is unicorns, the roller skating unicorns. You know, great job. If I go back to the little message post and I go back to sticker, click this. If I scroll down, you're going to see something called meme right here, and I click on meme. And that lets me choose. There's a bunch of fun little memes in here, so I can do something like "Stay tough." Now I'm going to go back to sticker again, and this time I'm going to upload my own meme, so I can get my own photo. So I'm going to scroll down and click on meme, and I click on the plus button, and I'm going to upload my own image, because right now I'll call this feature haircut. Now we're sheltering in place, and it's hard to get a haircut when everything is closed, so my meme is, when sheltering in place, my wife will be cut. So here I am in that post area. I'm going to go to the next one.
Cool. Maybe we can look at one more of them. Let's look at together mode on mobile. I figured instead of me talking about all these things, it would just be fun to watch TikToks together. Hopefully that's okay with y'all. So this one is together mode on mobile, which is cool.
My video is on, and I'm going to click join. Turn my mic on too. Here I am on my iPhone. I see 8 glorious videos, a bunch of my friends. Now I'm going to open the dot menu, and I'm going to choose change layout, and then I'll choose together mode. And it flips right into together mode. Hey everyone! And I'm going to change the layout back to gallery mode. A nice thing that people don't know is on the iPhone, you can touch and drag. I'm dragging Ann to see what's on the right side. I'm dragging to see on the left side a unicorn. I can even drag Adam Short Shorts on his golf green or wherever he is, and I'll look to the left and I'll look to the right. I'll be showing how to use the video feature.
All right.
Cool.
Features on an iPhone for calls with Teams.
Okay.
All right. I think we can go ahead and move on to the next section. But if you guys are interested, make sure to follow us on Twitter.